Welcome back to the News Media. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we speak right now, President William Ruto, together with his crew within the broad-based government, have now agreed that the former impeached Deputy President Gachagua are among the leaders who study political science. Because as we speak right now, they are busy focusing on Gachagua instead of focusing on development and challenges that Kenyans are undergoing under their government. Right now, Gachagua is seriously giving the entire government of William Ruto a sleepless night on what they can do to reduce the wave that Gachagua have been gaining within the political space since they impeached him.
And by the way, I don't want to brag, but I want to tell William Ruto, you don't know any politics. You know nothing. I'll teach you politics next year.
Right now, Ruto is seriously regretting the reason why he impeached Gachagua, whereby after yesterday's state address of Gachagua of William Ruto at 4, the CS of Interior Kipchumba Murkomen have decided to respond to Rigathi Gachagua on his Facebook page, where he is now threatening to arrest Rigathi Gachagua after the state address that seriously embarrassed the government of William Ruto. Because even beside that one, Gachagua ended up exposing on how the CS of Interior Kipchumba Murkomen ferried Dr. Victoria Msiso assassin to Uganda to hide there, while investigation is still undergoing to cover this death.
Gachagua now claims that two officers involved in the murder of psychologist Victoria Mutiso are hiding in Uganda. Gachagua claims that the rule of law has been suspended in the country, alleging that DCI boss Mohamed Amin is President Ruto's puppet and he is used to cover up all extrajudicial killings and abductions in the country. As Ian Ketanyi now reports, Gachagua's remarks came during his State of the Nation address on President Ruto's 4 years in office.
Into the chilling murder of psychologist Dr. Victoria Mutiso continues. Two police officers allegedly involved in the murder have gone missing without a trace, according to detectives. However, DCP leader Rigathi Gachagua now claims that the two are in hiding in the neighboring country of Uganda. Their escape facilitated by state agencies.
I've just been told that the two police officers who were mentioned in the death of Dr. Victoria Mutiso, they were arrested and released on orders of Kipchumba Murkomen. They were never taken to any police station. I've just now, on my way here, been informed that the DCI has facilitated their relocation to our neighboring country, Uganda.
Addressing the nation from the DCP party headquarters on President Ruto's performance in office over the past 4 years, Gachagua has condemned the government over the worsening security situation, which has seen goons terrorize Kenyans in different parts of the country. He has laid blame squarely on President Ruto and top officials in the security sector who he accused of working with goons. Gachagua says Ruto has chained the police into a criminal outfit.
Goons have taken over the legal mandate and the role of the National Police Service. The CS for Interior, the PS for Internal Security, who are duty-bound to secure Kenyans and their property, are the key planners and financiers of goons in the country. In 4 years, William Ruto has achieved to put up an assassination team available for hire by Kenyans who may want to eliminate other Kenyans.
Gachagua, who served as Ruto's deputy for 2 years, did not hesitate to attack President Ruto regarding the nation's economy. The former Madira lawmaker also blasted Ruto over the ever-rising State House budget, while calling on President Ruto to halt the affordable housing program and reduce taxation. Additionally, he alleged a sinister plan by the state to put on sale, among other companies, national carrier Kenya Airways.
What happened to Buy Kenya, Build Kenya? Or is it Buy Kenya, Build Ruto? Other national assets, such as the new KCC, Kenya Ports Authority, and Kenya Airways have been strategically targeted for sale. DCP once again called on this government to cushion the payslip by suspending the affordable housing levy and reducing the payee tax bans. In the current financial year, State House budget has grown from Kenya shillings 8 billion to 18 billion Kenya shillings, an increment of over 10 billion Kenya shillings. These are the funds that are used to bribe the people of Kenya. And lately, sheikhs, private security officers, village elders, teachers, chiefs, etc.
As President William Ruto faces severe criticism regarding the university funding model, with the new system expected to be launched for the second time in less than 3 years, Gachagua faulted Ruto's education plan, which he says has left parents with heavy burdens on their shoulders.
Our public universities are facing unprecedented financial distress. University debt has increased from 60 billion in August 2022 to approximately 100.3 billion Kenya shillings, representing an increase of Kenya shillings 40.3 billion, or about 67% increase.
The scathing attack on President William Ruto's administration that lasted almost 2 hours comes barely a few hours before President William Ruto spearheads a national conversation on Beyond Vision 2030. Gachagua tearing into that particular plan, insisting that President William Ruto has failed in his mandate as the head of state and therefore is performing.
Gachagua alisema jana that wale watu ambao waliua Dr. Victoria Mutiso walishapelekwa Uganda. And before we proceed, allow me to read for you the tweet by the CS of Interior Kipchumba Murkomen after Rigathi Gachagua state address. But before I read for you his statement, please ensure that you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically show us some support on what I'm doing on this platform. So please let me read for you this statement and watch the video until to the end. Honorable Kipchumba Murkomen, Rigathi Gachagua, you are a hopeless, helpless, and desicable human being, one who will exploit anything under the sun to resuscitate a failed political career. As it now seems, you are clinging on unfortunate death of Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, General Francis Ogola, and Honorable Joanna Ngeno, among others. You have made it your business to fight me for relevance. I can live with that as a holder of public office, but using death of Ngeno to score cheap politics attention ahead of your visit to Emurua Dikir is both pathetic and unfortunate. Unajua hao watu wa serikali wa William Ruto ndio wanafanya Gachagua azidi kukua na maarufu. Because the more they are responding to Gachagua, the more Gachagua is gaining popularity. The more people are trusting Gachagua because Gachagua akiongea wanamjibu. And Kenyans are now believing that what Gachagua is saying, it is true. Because instead of these people being quiet, they are busy responding to Gachagua. And they don't know that they are the people that are making Gachagua to gain popularity or to get trust from Kenyans. By then, you know, hawa watu wa Kenya Kwanza government ndio wanafanya Gachagua hazidi kukua na maarufu katika uongozini wa kisiasa within the political space. Let me continue. Ngeno passed on more than 5 months ago. His family and friends are still grieving and still trying to come to terms with the devastating reality of his sudden death. The cause of the unfortunate plane crash was preliminarily attributed to bad weather. It is public domain that the resident of Chipkip in Nandi County, where the pilot made an emergency landing to find out how long weather will take to clear corroborated the unfortunate circumstances of the ill-fated crash. So let me ask you plainly, Mr. Gachagua, where have you been all this time? You have never called Ngeno family. You have never visited to condole with them, not once. Yet you want Kenyans to believe you. His friend, nothing can be further from the truth. I'm still taking you through what Murkomen have tweeted. Suddenly, with complete irresponsibility, you roll out a conspiracy theory that the fuel was adulterated. The Cabinet Secretary for Interior and National Administration has absolutely no oversight over supply of fuel and does not supervise air transport. You know this, yet you still rush to drag my name ostensibly to gain political transition in Rift Valley. Kwani mbona wa mnamjibu? Nyinyi ndio mnafanya Gachagua awaongelele. Because akiongea wa mnamjibu. Na mkimjibu nyinyi ndio mnakaa wajinga. Na ni ukweli. Sio inafaa tu mnyamaze. If what Gachagua is saying it is not true, why are you people responding to him? Mbona mna respond to him? You claim you have intelligence about an unusual car that allegedly carried the jet fuel and about the driver who was briefly arrested by KRA official. Mr. Gachagua, why don't you make their name public? Why are you protecting them? Why not hand over the identity and statement to the investigators or record a proper statement with the DCI? But Gachagua has told the DCI some days ago that they need to visit him. They need to go to Amunyoro. Gachagua is now a national leader. He's a big person in Kenya. He's a big leader. His rank does not allow him to go to the police station to record a statement. You people need to go there and record a statement. Mwache kupima watu akili bana. The answer is simple. This is made up to cooked up nonsense meant for political mischief. Let me continue. You are clueless. You are clueless and attempt to use unfortunate death of Honorable Raila Odinga, General Francis Ogola, and Hongeno for political mileage is insensitive, irresponsible, and shameful. You must remember that you carelessly announced the death of Honorable Hongeno in a political rally before the family was informed, and you continue to torment them with these wild allegation and accusation. You attempted to disrupt Kenyans from your own disgraceful and criminal enterprises. Will not work. I will continue protecting lives and property of Kenyans with unwavering resolve and dedication against your wicked desire for instability, destruction, and anarchy. That is the statement from the CS of Interior, Kipchumba Murkomen. But I'm just wondering, why are you people bothering? You are the people that are speaking on behalf of Gachagua, not on behalf of him. You are the people that are responding to him, to his statement. So you are making Kenyans to believe what he's saying. Nyinyi ndo mnafanya wananchi wa Kenya wanakubaliana na yale vitu ambayo Gachagua anasema. Tukutane kwa video itakayofuata, wapenzi watazamaji wa Daniz Media. Remember to subscribe, comment, share, like the video, and don't forget to turn on notification bell for more updates daily. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. Bye bye.